pilots, my name is Alex, and I want to welcome you to the What's in the Box review, Banana Hobby exclusive of the BlitzRCWorks LX F4F Wildcat. It's a 2013 model, brand new. You have two different versions. We have the blue version and then the yellow version. The one we'll be doing the review of today will be the yellow one. It's really nice, beautiful 5-channel airplane. You have your 4 basic surface controls, your ailerons, your elevator, your throttle, and your rudder, plus the retractable landing gears. That's pretty nice because it's pretty rare to find on this particular model. You have your main components such as the ESC, 50 amp ESC, a 700 kV motor, and it'll be running off a 4-cell 2200 milliamp battery. If you order the RTF version, it'll come with a 25C, but you can go up to 40C and even 55C if you want the power. We'll be talking about the ARF, or Almost Ready to Fly version today. Of course, it still has all the servos, all the motor ESCs installed. So let's go ahead and take a look at the box. This is how you'll be getting it once you receive it at your doorstep. Of course, it'll come in packaged in a brown shipping box. And you know, it's pretty compact. I'm actually pretty surprised by how small the box is considering the size of the model once it's actually completely assembled. So let's go ahead and open up the box. This is one of the funnest parts when you're going through these items, especially once you receive it. This is how it'll look like once you open up the box. You have everything in its own single compartment. You have a secured fuselage with extra foam pieces, and it's taped up. You have the compartment for the main wings, the elevators. Everything is all in there. What's nice about this is that everything has its own compartment. Sometimes you get these packages, and it's a lot of the parts are just stuffed in there, sometimes causing damage or in danger of being damaged. But this is all in its own compartment. Everything has its own area. So let's go ahead and look what's inside. We have the manual. Well, the first one actually is an Esc Programming Manual for the ESC of this particular model. Now, what this helps you do is it'll let you configure the ESC to your liking, to any, you know, if you want the low voltage cutoff setting a little higher. All that good stuff is all in here. And the manual of the unit is also included. What's good about this manual is that the illustrations are nice. It'll go over the assembly instructions pretty well, how to put on the motor if you actually if you have the kit, but since this is an ARF version, it's already pre-installed. The nice part about ARF models is that all the servos, the motor, and ESC are already pre-installed. You don't have to worry about that. So if we take out the protection covers that keeps the fuselage in place from moving when it's shipping, we'll be able to access the fuselage. Nice quality control sticker here. Everything is already nicely installed from the manufacturer. What's cool about the cowling is that it's plastic, so it's a little durable, and that's actually kind of nice considering that it's in the front for extra protection. You have your front hatch right here, allowing you access to the battery compartment. That's where your 4-cell 2200 milliamp battery will go in. It's kind of packed in there, so you don't have much room except for that 2200 milliamp battery. Right here we have the pilot that's already included, and he's already in his seat. At the bottom, you'll notice that you have the another compartment. That's where all your servo leads will direct to. That's where you'll put in your receiver. This is pretty nice because both of them are separated. And it's pretty good to have that space between the battery and the ESC and the actual receiver and all that as well. So it's really nice that the manufacturer has thought of this particular design to have everything separated on its own area. What's nice is that, or what I like about it, is that the battery was not included in this bottom hatch because it gives you that extra space to work with when you're installing the receiver. These are the retracts. Right here you have, again, your plastic cowling with the actual decorations of mock motors, and your spinner that's already also installed, but you'll need to take it off when you're installing the propeller. So this is your fuselage, one of the important components of the aircraft. In another compartment here, we have several pieces such as the main wings and the elevator. It's all packaged nicely. You'll have to open it up when you're about to assemble it. So we have the elevator and the main wings. Here's a look at the elevator. And then last, we have the rudder that's in this compartment. Everything is protected, and there is tape to cover it all and keep it inside the box and away from it being moved during shipping. When you're taking a look at this model in person, you'll notice that there's a lot of attention to detail that has been given from the manufacturer. A lot of the decorations or the decals have also been painted on, so you don't have to worry about sticking or putting stickers or any of that stuff. The paint is actually a good quality paint that's used. It doesn't easily chip away like some other models. You have your nice servo covers, so you don't see a black square when you're flying. It's actually all in there and it's all matching. Everything's all nicely done. So again, these are the main wings. This is the bottom and this is the top for the yellow version. You have the rudder and then the elevator, which are all black for this yellow version. In the next compartment, we have the other half of the wings. Now, they come in two separate pieces because this model has a folding wing mechanism. Now, it'll have to be done manually, but that's actually pretty nice because you don't have to worry about another servo doing that for you. And then the neat part about this is that it has a nice spring loading mechanism. You'll have your area so you can insert the securing lock. That way, when you're about to fly, you can put down the wings and lock them in place so they don't snatch up or fold while you're flying. This piece right here is also crucial because it'll be installed to the fuselage and it'll also be connected to the other part of the main wings. What's nice about this model is that you can fold it, and once it's folded, or once the wings are folded, it becomes very compact. So if you don't have that much room to work with when you're taking the item to the airplane to the field, you'll be able to fold the wings, put it in whatever space that you have, either your back seat as long as it's secured or your trunk, and it becomes really, really nice and compact to take it somewhere or to store it. Once you get to the field, you can, again, put down your wings and set it up for flight. This doesn't take very long. In this area, the wings are also include the locking mechanism for the other half of the main wings. So this will also be tightened and loosened before it can even be locked or unlocked. This is the main wings. This next compartment has the propeller, our nice 3-bladed propeller, very stiff. Also packaged nicely and secured in that compartment. What's nice about the propeller is that it has on one side it actually has a securing pre-made piece or hex piece that'll only go in one way. That way it'll only go in one way so that you are not confused when you're putting it on if it's going on incorrectly or correctly. This next compartment has the miscellaneous parts such as the wire harnesses that are used for the ailerons, your control rods, your control horns, your backing plates, and some other decorations that are used for the model. You will also, some hinges will be included, which will be required in the assembly for the rudder area, plus some C-clips for the folding wing mechanism. So this is all in your little bag right here. Lastly, we have the rubber cement that's included from the manufacturer, and pretty much this is what you'll use during the assembly to put it together. This is a very nice model. Everything's all included within this compact box. You have all the parts separated in their own compartments. And it's best to have it that way to prevent any damage during shipment. And everything's pretty nicely thought out. I'm really surprised by how this model turned out, and when it's in flight, it's quite amazing. So this about wraps it up. Follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook. Again, this was your Banana Hobby exclusive LX BlitzRCWorks F4F Wildcat open box review. Thank you and have a nice day.